you just felt like, you couldn't do anything. And I felt like, you would go through the things that you'd want to do or what, like, seems like it would be fun, that other than being in the house, and just nothing seemed possible. My name is Hannah. I'm 19 years old. I'm from West Valley City, Utah, and I survived osteosarcoma.
Hi, how are you? Good.
So I found out that I had cancer in September of 2009. Before I was diagnosed, I kind of felt like I was that fun person, just kind of fun to be around. I always loved to play outside and stuff. And I don't know, I loved pretty much anything and everything there was to do. I liked to swim, I liked to play outside, just climb trees. And like, I felt like after I was diagnosed, it was like I was just that girl with cancer. Like, it completely changes your perspective, and like, you don't even know like what you are, like what you're doing with your life anymore. It's just like everything flips. I felt like I was more the center of attention with older people and like people that were pretty much like mid-30s, other than people that were my age. Like, people that were my age, I just didn't really want to hang around. I didn't want to be around. I was like, this is terrible. Like, and then you lose your hair so fast and you're like, like, I don't even want to be seen outside.
I'm here with Hannah and her little sister Mallory, and we're at the park here enjoying some fresh air in West Valley. How did you view your day of remission?
The day of remission, I almost felt like I wasn't going into remission, just because, okay, now I'm done with chemo, but now what do I do after? Who am I? Like, I've been in the hospital, not going to school, not doing the normal things I used to do, and now I'm kind of in a different position, and I have a different physical body than I did before. Some things that I struggled with in remission is kind of self-esteem and kind of self-confidence. I think that was a huge one for me, just because I was super insecure about like how I walked. That was a huge thing. Like, I didn't want people to even like look at me. Like, I would wait probably like a couple minutes before I'd walk to my next class, in between classes.
Did you feel like you were trying to get back to who you were before cancer?
Oh yeah, that's sure. I felt like I was trying to be me again. I felt like after, like in remission, I just felt like I wanted to be the same again. Like, I would even have like dreams about like, you know, like running or, you know, something like that, just being the same again, and it felt so real. And then you'd wake up and be in this different reality that, you know, you didn't really want to be in necessarily. Some things I've done to embrace my new normal and basically find my new self, is working out and just being around friends and people that like, love, and care about you. And I've always loved to do things outside, so I try to do more things outside. And I like to swim, trying to do normal like teenage things, and you know, campfires and campouts. And the biggest freedom for me was driving, because once I learned how to drive, I think it was like, oh, now I can just drive somewhere and I don't have to worry about my leg hurting. Yeah, I've definitely been able to accept myself more and be able to be like, that's past, like if someone asks you if you want to go on a huge hike, I'm okay with saying that, you know, or I can modify it even, like just going on a shorter hike, or, you know, just, I'm okay with saying things like that. Something I would tell people that are going through cancer and chemo right now, I'd probably tell them that, yeah, things are gonna change and things are gonna suck, and times, like, it's gonna get really hard, but there's always gonna be like a light at the end of the tunnel, you know? You're gonna go through some really rough times, but you will get better and you will improve. It just takes time. My name is Hannah. I'm an osteosarcoma survivor, and I am embracing my new normal by being around people I love, staying on the bright side, and enjoying life.